Why don't Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow play hide-and-seek anymore? Because no matter where Jon hides, Daenerys always says she has a dragon right to find him. And now, let us look at 11 critical differences between the two. Let's compare the differences between Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow, two of the most pivotal characters in the popular TV series, Game of Thrones. Difference 1. Daenerys Targaryen is originally from the House of Targaryen, one of the great houses of Westeros, and grew up across the Narrow Sea, exiled from the Seven Kingdoms due to a rebellion. Jon Snow, however, was raised in Winterfell as the supposed bastard of Ned Stark. Difference 2. Daenerys' overarching goal throughout the series is to reclaim the Iron Throne, which she believes is her birthright. On the other hand, Jon is more concerned with protecting his home, the North, and later the whole of Westeros, from external threats like the White Walkers. Difference 3. Their leadership styles are also vastly different. Daenerys is more autocratic and can sometimes be ruthless, whereas Jon prefers a more democratic style of leadership, taking into account the opinions of others. Difference 4. Daenerys is the last of her line and has no blood relatives left by the end of the series, while Jon has his Stark siblings, even though he later finds out he's not Ned Stark's son, but Lyanna Stark's and Rhaegar Targaryen's. Difference 5. Daenerys commands an army of devoted followers from Essos, which includes the Unsullied and the Dothraki, and also owns 3 dragons. In contrast, Jon has the support of the Northmen, the Wildlings and Night's Watch, but has no mythical creatures at his disposal. Difference 6. In terms of love interests, Daenerys has an unfulfilled love with Daario Naharis, and a brief, complicated relationship with Jon Snow. Jon, however, has a tragic love story with Ygritte and a complicated romance with Daenerys. Difference 7. Daenerys can withstand fire and survive, a trait unique to certain members of House Targaryen. Jon, on the other hand, does not have this ability. Difference 8. Daenerys dies at the end of the series, murdered by Jon Snow himself, while Jon survives but is exiled to the Night's Watch once again. Difference 9. While Daenerys is often concerned with obtaining power and ruling over Westeros, Jon shies away from leadership roles and power, often finding it thrust upon him by others who believe in his capability. Difference 10. Daenerys has silver gold hair and purple eyes, characteristics of pure-blood Targaryens, and she takes pride in maintaining her family's distinctive features. Jon, in contrast, has the dark hair and grey eyes of the Starks. Difference 11. Throughout the series, Daenerys identifies herself by her royal heritage and rightful claim to the Iron Throne, while Jon strives to make his identity beyond his illegitimate birth, proving his worth through his deeds and actions, and later discovering his true heritage.